No one understands what I'm going through. I wondered what you think if it happened to you. I just wish you could take a walk in my shoes. Maybe one of these days you might understand that this is not the kind of life you'd want to have to hand.
When you are strong enough to want to be our mom, you might notice that we are long gone. Whenever you remember how much stuff you put us through, then you'll know we will never be like you.
If you ever been locked up, you know how the game rolls. I've been sitting here thinking about my incarceration. Man, what was I thinking?
Learn the secrets, read between lines, thirst for the truth, look for the signs. Sing and dance, love and live, and remember you get whatever you give.
Using songwriting as therapy, teaching artist Doug Babb offers these troubled young people something they can all be proud of, something where there is no way that they can fail.
The first time I went into youth services, I saw a lot of kids who had made mistakes. They got in the wrong car on the wrong night. They reminded me a lot of myself as a kid. I never was incarcerated, I never got arrested or anything, but there were times when music kept me from getting in trouble.
These youth have little or no family support, no one to stand up for them.
The students have an opportunity to express themselves in a way that is very unique and very powerful, and it's a way that they can actually share their feelings through music. So when the kids hear their peers talking about their feelings, it kind of breaks the ice a little bit, and there's a group support there. There's an idea that they want to start sharing and want to get involved. There is a lot of messages in this music. There are topics that come out in a poetic way and sometimes just in a very graphic way.
Nobody understands why I act the way I do. I'm only in these things because of what I've been through.
Saying it makes it real, and then you can sort of step back a little bit from it. And sharing it takes some of the pain away.
Programs like this give these young people a sense of accomplishment and build the kind of confidence that will keep them off the streets once they return home.
I was so jazzed to learn about the music program when it first got offered here. It's pretty cool because some of the kids went from just the words on a paper to having everything memorized, and they were up there like a poet. They were up there like a real artist in the studio. As a teacher, as a staff member here, kind of as a coach for youth, I think it's very important that we give students and young people an outlet to appropriately express themselves.
Working with professional artists releases in them a creative spirit and a voice that is seldom heard in their chaotic lives. Songwriting and poetry gives these youth permission to express their innermost feelings and thoughts without judgment.
It's something that they can look back on and feel a part of and say, you know, in a negative point in my life, this is a positive project I completed. This was maybe when I first started to realize who I was as a writer, as a teenager, what things I was dealing with in my life.
Living in the shadow, living in regret. I bet without this, my life was set. I owe myself so much that I'm in debt.
Youth Services Center is committed to not just housing youth, but to make sure their day is meaningful. And we have searched, as a collective juvenile justice system, searched out and trained ourselves on what we believe to be evidence-based, effective programs that can change and improve the quality for the youth in their decision-making and in their lives. There is an expected, encouraged, positive peer culture so that the youth are expected to respect each other and the staff. And that's done by example every day. We learn in so many different ways, and so many people can touch our lives. If we think about any of our own individual lives, who has made a difference, and the arts is one area that can make a profound difference in the lives of youth.
Watching the art program here at the Youth Services Center over several years, I've personally seen youth that are truly touched by the program. In a lot of cases, these are youth that felt like, quite frankly, they felt they were worthless. They felt that they could not do anything right. They felt incompetent in everything they've done. They had no self-esteem. And they started, whether it be painting or writing music, realizing they could actually accomplish something.
I lay my head on your shoulder and cry to you. It hurts me to know you're always around.
Please tell me you love me too.
If you don't have creativity, you can have all the knowledge in the world, but if there's no creativity or passion behind it, what's that knowledge going to produce? Art is a creative way and an appropriate way to express their emotions, to express their feelings. We have a lot of youth that come in that have no idea how to express the pain they're feeling, the hurt they're feeling, the anger that they're feeling. And a lot of times that displays itself in negative ways, ways that break the law. By giving them another avenue to express how they're feeling, I believe is a very important thing for these youth.
There are many ways that each of us can support the arts in our lives and in our community, from giving our time and energy to financial contributions.
I believe the community should support programs such as this because it gives the community the opportunity to be involved and help changing a child's life. More than once, I've seen this art program change the way a youth thinks about themselves. It gives them more self-confidence. It gives them a way to express their emotions in a more appropriate way.
As I stood in handcuffs, I watched my mom cry as I said my goodbye. I committed a crime, now I gotta do the time. If I could rewind, trust me I would.
Please help programs like this to thrive in our community.